Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Natural Born Prepper. I call myself Natural Born Prepper because I've been prepping all my life. From an early age, I learned how to do things for myself, to become independent and self-sufficient. As it happened, and in a twist of fate in my early teens, my mom suggested that I get into computers, which led me into a career in computer technologies. Today, and after 35 years, I still do consulting work to large corporations and government on computing technologies like enterprise architecture, advanced data analytics, and artificial intelligence. But my passion has always been, and will continue to be, prepping. This diverse range of knowledge and experience from bushcraft to artificial intelligence has led me to develop the preppingcommunities.com and Prepper Watch platform. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the different levels of prepping, from bushcraft to artificial intelligence. Although many people still think about prepping as bushcraft and wilderness survival, these are no longer the only paths for skills development for modern day preppers. Prepping has evolved from a niche movement into a diverse and highly strategic lifestyle. No longer limited to fringe survivalists living off the grid, modern day preppers include urban dwellers, stockpiling resources, homesteaders growing their own food, and even high-tech savvy professionals like myself using AI to monitor and track local and global risks. Preppers are now using modern-day tools like Prepper Watch to enable them not only to stay informed, but act as a centralized hub where they can access AI-driven insights, monitor emerging threats, and adjust their preparedness strategies and plans in real time. Using tools like Prepper Watch reports, preppers can now report important information back to other preppers instantaneously, allowing them to communicate and stay informed of events such as food and medical shortages, civil unrest, and even new prepping techniques, resources, and solutions. As the levels of prepping have diversified and evolved, so too have the technologies to help preppers and homesteaders. In this video, I'll go through the 10 different levels of prepping, each representing a different level of complexity, reliance on technology, and societal dependence. Prepping is not a linear thing. Many preppers operate at multiple levels depending on their personal situation and location. By describing the different levels of prepping here, you can determine for yourself where you might fit on the prepper spectrum and how to use these new technologies like Prepper Watch to help you in your preparedness plans. Everything in this video can be seen online by visiting preppingcommunities.com. Using a browser on your laptop, your iPad, or even your smartphone, type in levels of prepping to the search bar, click on Find the Postings button, and then click on the second posting titled The 10 Levels of Prepping from Bushcraft to Artificial Intelligence. Okay, so let's get started. Level 1, Bushcraft Basics. Level 1 prepping involves fundamental survival skills like fire starting, shelter building, and foraging. It focuses on bushcraft and primitive skills. In the early days of prepping, bushcraft basics were the go-to items to learn about prepping, survival, and living off the land. This level of prepping is desirable to learn for lone wolf and bug-out type preppers, which represent about 1 to 2 million preppers across North America. Growth in this area has slowed recently due to the difficulty and time required in acquiring these types of skills. Level 2, Advanced Bushcraft. This level of prepping involves mastery of bushcraft techniques including hunting, trapping, and tool making. It focuses on wilderness survival, foraging, and hunting. Being this far off the grid means you could potentially survive indefinitely with limited or no modern infrastructure, allowing you to become completely self-sufficient and live in the wilderness. Again, this level of prepping is desirable to learn for lone wolf and bug-out type preppers. It represents about 500,000 to 1 million preppers across North America, and growth in this area has slowed significantly due to the complexity and commitment required to learn these advanced bushcraft skills. Level 3, Homesteading. This level of prepping involves growing your own food, raising livestock, and preserving resources, typically on a homestead or a rural land. It focuses on homesteading and livestock care. Homesteaders are somewhat off the grid, but have a reliance on their established homestead. This level of prepping is desirable to learn for homesteaders, rural preppers, and some economic preppers. It represents about 3 to 4 million preppers across North America, and growth in this area is increasing as more and more people seek sustainable living. Level 4, Community-based preparedness. This level of prepping involves establishing local mutual aid groups and defense plans. It focuses on mutual assistance and community security. This level of prepping is desirable to learn for community preppers, rural preppers, and some homesteaders. It represents about 2 to 3 million preppers across North America, with moderate growth as social instability increases. Level 5, Tactical and Self-Defense. This level of prepping is driven by firearm training, hand-to-hand combat, and home security measures. It focuses on tactical training and self-defense. This level of prepping is desirable to learn for the survivalists, bug-out type preppers, and tactical preppers. It represents about 4 to 5 million preppers across North America, with steady growth due to rising crime levels and civil unrest. Level 6, Emergency Medical and Disaster Planning. This level of prepping involves basic trauma care, medical training, and evacuation planning. It focuses on first aid, trauma care, and disaster preparedness. Many Level 6 preppers prep for natural or man-made disasters, potentially affecting them in their local area. This level of prepping is desirable to medical preppers, survivalists, and bug-out type preppers. It represents about 2 to 3 million preppers across North America, with steady growth due to an increased awareness of the health crisis. Level 7, Logistics and Supply Chain Awareness. This level of prepping involves stockpiling, resource management, and understanding supply chain vulnerabilities. It focuses on stockpiling resources such as food and water, fuel and power, medical and first aid supplies, tools and equipment, and defense and security items like guns and ammo. This level of prepping is desirable to economic type preppers, urban preppers, and community type preppers. It also represents the largest growing number of preppers at about 6 to 8 million preppers across North America, with significant steady growth as supply chain instabilities increase. Level 8, Cybersecurity and Communications. This level of prepping involves building secure networks, encrypted communications, and off-grid internet options. It focuses on cybersecurity and communication networks. If the grid or internet goes down, these preppers increase their level of preparedness, knowing that communication is a primary element of survival. This level of prepping is desirable to technical preppers and urban preppers. It represents about 500,000 to 1 million preppers across North America, with moderate growth as the need for alternative technologies increases to meet the needs addressing the question of EMP and the reliance on the internet and social communications infrastructure. Level 9, Renewable Energy and Automation. This level of prepping involves off-grid energy solutions, automated systems, and sustainable living. It focuses on renewable energy and automation for things like solar power systems, smart automation for security, heating and water systems, and greenhouses for food production. This level of prepping is desirable to homesteaders, technical preppers, and rural preppers. It represents about 1 to 2 million preppers across North America, with steady growth as energy prices rise and renewable options expand. Level 10, AI and technological integration. This level involves use of artificial intelligence for resource allocation, threat detection, and decision making. It also opens up a capability for the first time for preppers to collaborate with one another and keep each other informed on threats and solutions to the prepper needs. It focuses on artificial intelligence and data-driven preparedness. This level of prepping is new and one of the very reasons we developed Prepper Watch. This level of prepper is currently low at about 100,000 to 250,000 preppers across North America, with expected growth to increase dramatically as people become aware that other levels of prepping are no longer sufficient to meet their needs and that there are modern tools to enhance their existing prepper toolbox. Okay folks, that wraps up the 10 different levels of prepping. In summary, prepping is no longer just a fringe activity. It's a growing response to global instability, supply chain failures, political unrest, and globalist challenges. No matter where you fall on the prepping spectrum, the ultimate goal remains the same: to secure yourself, your family, and your community against uncertainty. And now with tools like Prepper Watch, preppers can use AI to help preppers understand current threat assessments, learn how to prepare against them, and crowdsource Prepper Watch reports to keep other preppers informed on the latest things impacting them. For those of you not familiar with preppingcommunities.com or Prepper Watch, you can sign up today for free by going to prepperwatch.com. Prepping Communities and Prepper Watch is completely free, and it gives you access to hundreds of prepper groups, thousands of postings on how to prepare, including over 85 different quizzes to test your preparedness skills and level of preparedness, and over 100 maps for things like the best places to forage off the land or bug out locations in your area. Additionally, with Prepper Watch, we've added AI into the mix. Prepper Watch now monitors over 300 video channels, news feeds, and websites to keep you informed of the latest in news and information affecting your preparedness plans. Prepper Watch Report also enables you to report on your own news and information in real time, news that you think that other preppers might want to know. Things like food shortages and price spikes, medicine and medical supply shortages, fuel and energy shortages, civil unrest and security threats, and even natural disasters and environmental threats. So what have you got to lose? Sign up today for free and become a member of Prepping Communities. Oh, and one more thing. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the latest in prepping updates, and drop a comment below and let me know what you think about this video. Thanks for watching everyone. Natural Born Prepper out.